One camera it didn't work. On this camera it does work. I sound like Frank, all flabbergasted, all confused. But Big Kevin figured it out. No, I didn't, but I gotta take the credit, you know what I mean? Because I am a prodigy of the Frank. God, I would be messed up, right? Yeah, you guys, don't be a Frank because he is a lunatic. He is a maniac. He is at war with his self. He argues with himself and he wins. The other self wins. Oh my God, you guys, boys and girls, come one, come all. Welcome to the circus. There you are. Don't understand the ads that play even though I am live. No. Skip. So how you guys doing? Hope everybody is good. What's this? Breaking news? Frank has passed away. I When did this happen? When did he pass away? Anybody have? Let us know, you guys. Let us know if that is true. If he really did pass away, how did he pass away? Was his loved ones surrounded him? Probably not. Probably not. No one would know if he did. Yeah, because why? Why nobody would know? Anybody can answer that question. Why nobody would know? Is he a private person? Is he a man riddled with guilt? Is that the reason why he passed away? Because he is riddled with guilt of what he did to the Bama. What he did to the Bama. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with. Hello, everybody. Captain Billy Jack put out a tag on one of his videos that he did. Always go support other YouTubers. Not when I'm alive, of course, but after my show, check it out. But don't do it when I am live. Come on, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with me? They're coming to take me away. Oh no, they're coming to take me away. Ha ha. You know that sounds like the old frosted one. Stay frosted. And I don't mean frosted flakes. Who said that? Where was that? Was that Philly in the Philippines? He always used to stay frosted? I think, or was it Mr. Kennedy? Yeah, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. My show's name is BigKevin Media. Madman. Battling at war. Being at war with himself. That's a daily basis. When he looks at the mirror, he hears the bell ring and he starts to throw punches. He has to look up to the mirror, the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. He has to look up and see. I mean, because he is like a small little leprechaun. Leprechaun. Shit. Small little turd. But leprechaun, I don't know about the leprechaun part. I mean, but he has to get a stool in the bathroom where he can get on the toilet because his little legs can't reach the seat. So old Gilda bought a little kid's stool where he can stand on top. Yeah, you guys, this is not me saying this. I mean, I would never create rumors because I wouldn't do that because that's not what I do. That is not what I do. I do not create rumors. I am a news person. I am like a journalist, only reporting the news, the events. We are still at war with Cambodia. We have Steve in the house Saturday night. Yeah, potty chair. But no, well, does he? Well, I guess when he's not wearing, that's a good one, Steve. I guess when he's not wearing his big boy diaper. Hello, Big Kev. We got the lurker in the house. Still like that name, the lurker. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope you are out and about, hanging out. Well, right now you're hanging out with the boys. So that's always nice that you can take time out of your busy schedule, take time away from your beautiful honeys. And a lot of you guys have, of course, beautiful women. Because why wouldn't you have beautiful women? I mean, but again, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope everybody is. Hello, Steve. Hello, Richard. Yeah, you guys. Hope everybody is out having the top of the morning. The top of the morning. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Smash that like button. It is always appreciative when you hit that like button. We had 1 like, now we got 3 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out on this beautiful day. It is Saturday. You know, again, any of you YouTubers out there, they see I haven't been paid yet by YouTube. I'm just curious, has anybody else got paid? That's a good question. I was looking up on the post for YouTube, like when do we get paid? And they said by the 20th, or the 21st to the 26th. Well, today's the 26th in Thai time, but in the U.S. it is still the 25th. So correct me. So do I still have? Should I not go into panic mode? or because again, I know you guys, you, Don C, Big E, Steve, all you guys, Captain Billy Jack, I see his up there. All of you guys chipped in to my my PayPal earlier this month, because I did say I had like $30, but I need another $30, and you guys came as troopers and supported my channel by super chat, by PayPal, and by buy me a coffee. So, but like I said, when I want something, I want it now, now, now. I am a very impatient person. I don't like to wait. I like to have it now. But am I jumping the gun? We got Don C. I just mentioned you, Don C. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out in the madhouse. Kind of like Mad Magazine. When I was a teenager, I used to get Mad Magazine. I used to watch it, look at it. I used to fold the page. I think it was the cover. You fold it, and there's another picture inside. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Everybody's saying hello to you, Don C. Don C is a famous person. Don C, Captain Billy Jack, I believe, just posted one of his masterpieces. Go check out Captain Billy Jack's AI that he just posted on his channel. I believe he left the link up on top. Yeah, right here on YouTube. Captain Billy Jack posted. So all of you guys, go check out what Captain Billy Jack posted. He is another person that inspires all of us, just like Don C inspires us. And Popeye, there's a whole lot of people that have all these talents that's not afraid to try something new. Again, my channel today, I'm using my computer. I was going to use my phone as backup. And it was saying on one of my cameras, it was not, I could not broadcast. So I tried one of my big cameras, and it's working. So again, don't give up. Don't be a quitter. Always try. Try something else. Try something else. Try something else. If it doesn't work once, try another motive. Try something else. And man, it popped up. It stopped working. Again, never be a quitter. Like Frankie Boy. Frank, why did you quit YouTube? Did you get ran off by little Don C? He's not little. He's a couple of inches taller. I think him and Captain Billy Jack are the same height. I of course is better looking. I mean, in my own mind, I got three other people that agree. Me, myself, and I. We all agree. I admit it. I know I'm crazy, and I still keep on tugging. Move forwards, never move backwards. It's been a few years since I was. Oh, I hear you there, buddy. I mean, well, same. You're a little bit bigger and taller than me. Oh, heck, Don C. Thank you, Don, for coming out. You guys always definitely check out Don C's channel. All these other very good, very talented people that are out there. Frank, come. I know you got two other channels that you did not take down. Come on up and say hello to the troops. Say hello to the boys. I know Don C is yearning to say hello to you, to give you sign language. I don't mean the middle finger. I mean probably the thumbs up, because that's what we do. We are all entertainers in our own mind. We have 22 people watching. Hey, we have 22 people. Hey, give me 20 Give me 19. Give me 19 thumbs up. If we have this many people, Frank, please, my little buddy, hit the like button. Oh, he hit the like button. Mikey hit the like button. Oh, you guys. Again, you guys, don't forget, this is always and only entertainment purposes only. We're not here to smear. We're not here to embarrass. We're not here to make other people look bad. They can do that themselves. But we are here because we are entertainers. You know, you know that? Who does that remind you of? Oh, is it? Remember the commercial, that cologne, karate, high karate? Remember that? Well, that's what Frank does in the morning time. That's like his aerobics. That's kind of like doing jumping jacks, everything all at once. Again, when he sees himself in the mirror, the bell goes off. He come out, start swinging. Oh, heck. Again, you guys, this is only for entertainment purposes. We wouldn't unpurposely make somebody feel bad or look bad or anything, because again, they do that themselves. We are just here because we are entertainers. So, anybody know what is going on in our neighborhood? Our neighborhood means Steve's neighborhood, Don C's neighborhood. Don C, how is the conflict going? Have you heard anything? Have they ceased fire? Again, Don C would know because he is very knowledgeable what's going on in the community, and I would figure that he knows the ins and the outs of everything. Yep. Well, I got my travel almost ironed out. Almost ironed out, boys and girls. I am. Yeah, look, somebody's ringing the bell. Whenever I hear the bell, I come out swinging. Huh, Frank? You know what I'm talking about, Frank. Yeah, somebody's ringing the bell. Today, they have an anniversary party for Lumpa. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Lumpa nightclub. I believe it's on Soy 7 down towards Beach Road. That's one of the owners' nightclubs. He owns like six nightclubs, and one of them is being renovated. The oldest nightclub on, I believe, Soy 7, he bought from the original owner, and now all the old, not old ladies, but all the old workers is working at one of the clubs right now. I think it's Hookup Corner, and when they are done being renovated, then all the original workers will go back to. I think the new nightclub is going to be Seventh Heaven. I think that's the new nightclub. Nick named it. But yeah, that club that's being renovated, it's the oldest club on the whole soy. Maybe in like it was open. The lady, the owner, she opened it during the Vietnam conflict. I mean, I said, fuck. I mean, it has a lot of history, and there's a tree that's growing in the middle of the building. It's a huge tree, like look like an oak tree, and now they're not going to cut it down. They're going to build around it because again, it has so much history. Again, I like history. I know a lot about like war history, just like Will Wonks. He knows a lot about war history and everything since he's in the military or was in the military. Thank you, Will Wonks, for coming out and hanging out with us. Many of the same ladies. you know, Don C, you could be correct because there's a couple. There's this one lady. She's from another country. She's around 50 years old, and she looks good for being her age. Yeah, she looks very good. So again, there is a couple of older ladies that are there, and they're gonna go back to their club because the club is gonna be in two parts. One part is like a beer garden, and then the second part they're gonna have like a gentleman's club. So it's gonna be into two parts. So yeah, you guys. And this part, the first part, will be ready within maybe the end of the new month, around the end of August. So again, they have a lot of buildings that are being erected. A lot of them are being renovated, and they do it like almost like 24 hours, and there's something new popping up. So yeah, you guys. Mr. Looker, laugh out loud. Rumor has it, Frank. Well, you know, we got to believe these rumors because they're right or they're wrong. They're wrong or they're right. Just like left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Rumor has it. He will tell stories that they made him. Yeah, you know, I mean, oh, Frank, you know, we take our hats off to you. Well, really, we take our hats off of Gilda because, again, all the trouble and chaos and everything that you put her through, she is a trooper. Well, Wonks, Frank is a good at. I'm not going to say that. Well. I guess he does. Will take pride in his work. He was showing us a little video of him painting a spot on the wall with like some kind of gloss paint. Or gloss finisher. We have my good buddy Doug Williams is in the house. Hello, Hawaii. Not Hawaii, Hawaii. Heck. How are things up north? Are you? Yeah, but I think Chiang Mai is way up north, not towards Cambodia. I think his is up by Laos. Well, what? I can't imagine when people staring at you and enough. Yeah, stop looking at my woman. God. 25 people watching. Stop looking at my women. 800 kilo. Okay, away. No, yeah, but we are right. 800 kilometers. Oh no, 800 kilometers. Oh God, Kevin. Oh, I'm beginning to sound like Frank. Oh my God, ha 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 ha! They're coming to take me away. Yeah, that's only like what 400 miles. Don't see. I'm not very sure about kilometers or kilometers, but I think it's like 400. Okay, we have here it. Yeah. We're not that far. 4-hour drive, maybe ish. But again, war is not good. We are not war monitors. 500 miles. I was close. I said 400. Nobody likes war, especially soldiers. Will Wonks was in the military. He knows a lot what's going on and everything behind the scenes. I think Will was in, intelligence, if I dare say. Frank, you were never intelligent. Not when you was in the Park Service. Oh my God, you guys! Thank you guys for coming out. I'm not bashing Frank. I am just shaking the tree, making him come back. We are so surprised that this individual has stayed off YouTube for so long, because normally he can't stay like a whole day, like 12 hours, but he don't sleep that much. He probably taking notes and notes and notes. Who is naughty and who is nice? Frank, nobody. I appreciate you, and I'm sure Doug and Popeye appreciate you for all the good information that you spoon out. So again, you make us on who we are. Tell us about. Yeah, that's about right, Douglas. It is raining again. Boy, we haven't had. I thought it rained out the other day, and I look out my window, and they are filling up one of those reserve tanks, and it was overflowing so much that it gave the appearance that it was raining out. There we go. Buffered for a moment. Mr. Douglas. Thank you. Frank had treated me a lot about where I look on. Yeah, you guys always take a look at the supplement bottle. Make sure you're taking the correct medicine or the correct vitamins. Sometimes they have vitamins and medicine with the twist off, but on the twist off, it clicks. It's like child proof, and Frank has to give it to one of the kids, but they can open it up. He gets a little bit lost. He gets a little bit confused when it comes to the lids on the medicine. He even gets confused when he goes potty. He forgets to lift up the seat and just go pee, or maybe on the lid. He gets confused sometimes. Yeah, you guys. Ozzy Osbourne passed away this week. Hulk Hogan passed away. I was a big fan um, of him. A whole bunch of these wrestlers I grew up with watching on TV, WWF, WWC, all these other wrestling organizations. I remember watching. Alaska was a big place, but when they stopped, they would refuel, and a lot of them would have a show in Anchorage before they come down to Southeast Asia or go into Australia. They would always stop. No, Kevin Frank, sit on the toilet. See, I didn't know that. Maybe he is progressing into an old man. If he has to, well, does he have female parts? Does Gilda stand up and go pee? I want to know. Anybody have any questions, or does anybody have any thoughts about does Gilda stand up and go pee? Let us know. Let us know. We are curious minds. We are all curious minds. Because again, I mean, does she look around and go pee outside? I don't know. That's a good question, though. Dancy. Well, I think they wrap old Frankie in bubble wrap. I know they put a helmet on his head, like like one of those hockey players. Because again, I bet you when Frank travels, he wears a seatbelt on the bus. Because like on my bus, when I'm driving the bus, I tell all of our special individuals, put your helmet on, put your seatbelt on, and I think he still is in that mind mode. Bubble wrap. You know the bubble wrap, Doug. When you're moving and you wrap items that you don't want it to get broken. I bet you he puts it on his body. I bet you Gilda does that. Puts it on his body, but he don't bump into something and get an owie. Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. The Prince of Darkness. I seen when he went to Alaska. I was at the concert. He played at a high school because the auditorium was so big it could seat a lot of people. It's like a mini arena over at West High School in Anchorage, and he played there. Also seen Ching Ching Chung, and they played at the old flea market. It was a giant Quonset hut, and he played there. He did. Well, Ching Ching Chung had a comedy show there. That was a long back in the 80s, 81. They went to Alaska. Again, we had so many famous groups that went to Alaska and had like a layover, and then they would play. So yeah, we were pretty fortunate when I was growing up that we had all these famous groups and people. Kenny Rogers would go, but he would spend a couple of days because Frank was a real photographer, Kenny Rogers, and he would take pictures of Alaska and the glaciers and everything. You wouldn't know about this kind of stuff, Frank, but he was a real photographer, and he published it in books and memoirs. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Frank? 24 people. Thank you, guys. Smash that like button. Smash what's going on in the neighborhood. You all are killing it. I trust Big E and his family is getting resettled in the great country of Vietnam. I believe they are back in Da Nang. So yeah, good for them. Good for all of us that we can choose where we want to live instead of somebody dictating to us. He took a turd in Frank's toilet. I bet you he was happy. Old White is 1992. Oh, is 92 years old. Wow. Yeah, you know, a lot of these people are passing away around 70 and 71-ish years old. So you guys, old Frankie boy, got to be careful because he is walking a tightrope. He is 71 years old. And as frail in mind and body as he is, you know, his clock is definitely ticking away. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. He don't want to admit it. He don't want to admit that his caregiver helps him out. But where would he be if Gilda, the caretaker, the caregiver, wasn't around? Where would he be? I bet you he'll be in an old folks' home back in the U.S. Yeah, old fart. Yeah, you guys live life to the fullest. Live life to the happiest that you can make it. Don't have a war in your mind 24/7. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that is so hateful and so unappreciated of life. Smash that like button, you guys. There we go. Smash that like button. We got 12 thumbs up. I want to go up to 15. Let's make the thumb up icon go up. Make it grow. We got 12 thumbs up. Come on, boys and girls. Give me some participation. Hi, Big Kev. Thank you, Kim, for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Smash that like button. Smash that super chat button. I'll do a Michael Fazio because I think about him and I miss him. And they're off. Old Michael, he would always say, bang a pot, make a lot. I think that's the only thing I remember about Michael. Well, I guess one time he was bending over, picking stuff up, and he did show us his private moment. Yeah, that was too much. I think it was showing his nuts or whatever. Rolling Stone are in the 80s. Any update? On any update on Steady Eddie? You would have to go to Nick's channel. Nick has. I understand that he's doing good. I understand that the hospital lets his friend take him to the pub, have a couple of drinks, and come back. I know that much because I heard Nick mention that. So that's the only Eddie, information that I know about Ed. That he's still kicking. I don't know for how long. I think he already lived longer than the doctors predicted. But yeah, you guys, Steady Eddie is a big YouTuber. He's a British man over in London right now. He did come here. I took a picture of him, and I did shake his hand and tell him that I am a fan of his. Not a fanboy, just a fan. And yeah, there's a lot of famous people that come in this area. Soy 8, Soy 7, Soy 6, Central Plaza. I'm not that far from the mall, from the Hilton Hotel, on Second Road or on Beach Road. That's how big the mall is. It's a huge mall, and the hotel is on top of it. We have Ken in the house. Hello, Ken. When are you getting the hell out of there, mate? Well, again, we are pending on what's going on in a few days. Don C says we don't have nothing to worry about. My buddy Doug also told me that, but I'm not worried. Whatever happens. Cambodia does not have a powerful military like Thailand does. They have some helicopters, some tanks, some personnel vehicles, but they don't have the power that Thailand has. And they are both allies of the United States. So I'm sure that the president is talking to them a lot. They are. It's all about land, temple rights, land, article, religious temples that are on the border, and both countries are saying that it belongs to them. But the border and everything was designed back in the French colonial when France was part of Cambodia, and that's when the border. I don't quote me. There are people here that know a whole lot better than I do. But from what I understand on the news and other YouTubers talking, it's all about it's mine, it's yours, it's mine, it's yours. So they're doing a tug of war. First it was with words, and now it is with artillery. And the Thai government used, I think yesterday, F-16 fighter jets. Again, the Thai government has better equipment than the Cambodian government. There you are. Whoop. Captain Billy Jack is in the house. Captain Billy Jack, I was telling everybody, go check out and give a thumbs up on give a thumbs up on your work that you're putting out on a daily basis. So I told them that you put a link out earlier tonight. So and there it is again. There you go, buddy. Hey, you know, this is costing you, buddy. You know, putting stuff out on the show that gotta cost you. I'm not like Frank Obama that would charge, but there are YouTubers that will get mad. But see, Captain Billy Jack, I talked to him earlier today. He asked if it was okay to do that. So again, there are a lot of you good people that have respect for other people and for other channels, and you guys ask permission to do something instead of being bold and just do it without permission. So again, we got Beavis is in the house. Nice to offer all those words. Wow, man. Yeah, the women, the honeys, we got room. It might be standing room, but I don't have a nice place like you do, Beavis. But you know, hopefully there's not going to be many refugees on either part. Hopefully they will come and get an understanding or do a ceasefire. Beavis, can we, Frank, get some rice? Frank, are you going around? Are you still doing that? Rice for Hope, Hope for Rice, Rice for Hope campaign? You're a hell of a man, Frank. You're a hell of a man to give out free rice to all needy people or not needy people. Yeah. Female ages 18. Yeah. Gotta be 18. You gotta show your ID that has a valid age and picture. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I think Beavis and you guys can appreciate, because even some women that are in their 30s and stuff, they look young. So yeah, they look like they look very young. So we got to be careful who we associate ourselves with. We got to be careful who we associate with, because you don't want to wind up being accused by a lunatic saying he's with, women, underage women, and he's the kind of person that would turn you in and not know what's going on. I mean, he turned in Bama. He turned a lot of people in falsely. So again, he deserves everything. He deserves everything that he gets. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. Hey, Beavis, hit that super chat button. had to say that, Beavis. Rice gets. Rice. The price of rice fluctuates all the time. Go up and down, up and down. I like black rice. I like red rice. I like sticky rice. I like wild rice. I like mixed rice. You mix all of them, not the sticky rice, but you mix the rice, white rice, grade A white rice. Okay, you mix that with the wild rice, black rice, red rice, black and red. They're both practically the same, okay? I know a little bit. My kid's grandfather grows sticky rice, wild rice, um, red rice. Boy, you don't want to say that too fast. But yeah, you guys, it's good to learn about new things. Bananas, they have all kinds of like lady fingers, a luckadac bananas. That's the big one, look like Chiquita, and they have cooking bananas. I enjoy the cooking bananas because you cook it in oil with brown sugar and it sticks to the banana. You make banana cubes. Doug and his beautiful wife treated me to the sweet bananas that has the sugar on them, and the sweet potato. Doug likes the sweet potato, and it has the brown sugar stuck on it. Yeah, that brought back good memories. I had a very good time with Doug and his wife at their $1 million estate. Very nice place, you guys. Oh, Uncle Jesse. Hello, my friend. We got Uncle Jesse in the house. You guys go check out his channel. Uncle Jesse, are you monetized? If you are, did you get paid by YouTube already? I'm asking everybody because I am still waiting to get paid by YouTube. But I did get a I'll show it to you. I did get a notice for this month, and it tells how much I got, how much is in the YouTube bankroll. So again, I am. There we go. I am There we go. Amazed that I haven't been paid yet, because I do got right here estimate earning or estimate revenue. Frank, you want to see how much I make? I know you're gonna get pissed, Frank, but it's not my fault. People just like me and they dislike you. Okay, right where my finger is at. That is how much I make, Frank. $255 for this month right now. I know, Frank. Oh, whoa. Frank is throwing karate chops at me. Frank, why you act that way for, buddy? Thought we were friends. I thought we were compadres. Why you upset that I make a little bit of jingo in my pocket? I make this, and then I get my Alaska retirement check, and I get my regular Social Security check. My regular Social Security check is probably the same as yours. But see, I was out of the country for 13 years, and Uncle Sam is docking me for all those years that I was out of the country. But if I was in country and still working at the mine, my check would tower over yours. But I do get Alaska check. Not for whaling, you putz. But Alaska Permanent Fund dividend goes to all Alaska residents, and that's usually around $2,000 dividend from oil money. But again, you wouldn't know about nothing like that because Hawaii, New York, Seattle, But yeah, all residents of the state, men, women, and child. So if you got like 5 kids, can you imagine if you had 8 kids? Well, under your house at one time in Alaska, all residents get a paycheck. So, man, you would be high on the hog. Gilda would never want to leave. Giddy up, Gilda. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Yeah, you guys. But again, Frank probably knows all about this stuff. I don't think, he said he worked in Alaska. Did he ever show any proof that he worked in Alaska? Or was it just, I'm going to be like BigKevin. I'm from Alaska. I worked in the cannery. Our short lady boy lovers allowed here. Hey, all of you good people are allowed. Frank, you're allowed, buddy. Come on up and leave a comment. God, I hope you're not, Frank, because I know he's infatuated with lady boys. I have no problem, drinking, eating, walking by the, down the street on Soy 6, there is a lady boy performance place. At Captain Billy Jack's favorite place on Soy 7, there was across the street, there was a 50-50 lady boy bar. And that place does a lot of big business. I said, fuck, some Indians go there, but a lot of Asian guys go there. So yeah, very, very interesting. I can't afford to go there because the price of the drinks are very. Captain Billy Jack, I'm not talking about shooters. The performance gentlemen's club that you took me. Well, I took you to because I know the owner and I know some of the girls because my one of my favorite restaurants is next door to it. But Kevin, you lied to me. said they were all. No. That's what I was told. I was told that they were Pinoys. They look like they are. I mean, Thai and Cambodian women look just like Filipino women. No, I would never lie to you. I that's one thing you don't want to do is lie to somebody because the lies will come back and get you. That's why when I tell a story, I'm not lying. I know I've been there. I've done that. And my daughter's mom's brother was only 22 years old when he buried a bolo in my head. So again, Frank is always saying, I know there's something more to it. I know. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. He wouldn't even go to that area by himself up in the mountains. There is no way in hell. He don't go out by himself anyway, by himself. He is too scared. He don't even take a jeepney by himself. Definitely he wouldn't take a motorcycle by himself. At least he got all hockey gear and hockey helmet on his head. Uncle Jesse. Got yeah, like I said, Frank talked bad about you too, about your beautiful wife. See, Frank is jealous because all of you good men have beautiful wives, and they are younger than him. They are younger than Gilda. And he's very upset. How come I can't, he says, how come he can't get a woman of young looks and beauty? So he's angry at you, Uncle Jesse. He's angry at you, Captain Billy Jack. Definitely he's angry at you, Don C., for having a beautiful wife. So again, this guy is always at war, and he's never happy on what's going on because he is angry 24/7. He has the little man syndrome. I think you guys know that already, that he is intimidated. You see how much he was intimidated by Barry? He is a very intimidated man. Captain Billy Jack. Douglas is about an inch. Well, Captain Billy Jack, I think he is a little bit taller than I am. I think him and Don C are pretty much the same height, pretty much. Oompa Loompa. How does anyone still get Alaska dividend outside? I never said I'm getting but when I was living, I grew up in Alaska. I always got Alaska dividend. But when I went to the Philippines and then I came back and then I went to Seattle airport, and from Seattle I went to Utah. From Utah, my aunt and everybody moved to Kentucky. So yeah, I quit getting Alaska dividend when I was in the Philippines. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. You gotta live in Alaska for at least a year for you could qualify to get a lot, like a newborn baby cannot get, but a 1 year baby, your 1 year old baby that's like born or was born in Alaska, or the parents registered all 8 of the kids, then they all get a permanent fund dividend. So yeah, but yeah, you know, that is true. You got to be Alaska resident for 1 year. You have to live in Alaska 1 year, then you are qualified to get. But you have to have proof, you know, that you lived. My buddy Richard, remember a couple of years ago I went to Florida. Well, that's the same Richard that I grew up with in Alaska. He lives in Florida for 6 months, and then he comes back to Alaska in the summertime. In the wintertime, he goes back to Florida over in Daytona Beach, over at New Serona. That's where I went. He lives at the same golf course that John Travolta lived, and he had his plane at the golf court, and he would take off, and the residents had questions about the plane, because what if he had to make emergency landing and he would have to dump the fuel, and they were worried about him dumping the fuel on the houses and the residents of New Serona. So he did move off of that golf course, out of that neighborhood where he had his private jets at. Because he had a big jet that was a passenger jet. How much? About 10,000 a head. Yeah, you guys. John Travolta got that. But yeah, Daytona is a very, very nice place. We went to SeaWorld over in Orlando. That was quite, but tickets are very expensive to go there to for the whole day. Man, I mean, that's when I had a couple of pounds on me, and yeah, I got one of those electric nobility scooters. I'm not gonna walk the whole day in that Florida sun heat and everything. So I got for we had to pay $100 for the whole day for that scooter. Yeah, had a good time though. My favorite part of the whole just a moment. My favorite part of the whole exhibit was the killer whale aquarium. That was the best part because they were doing shows and everything. So I had a good time in that area. The food we had Mexican. The three of us, me, Richard, and Richard's daughter. Richard's daughter is an adult, and she's a nurse over in Daytona. And food at the SeaWorld is very expensive. Oh, very expensive. And we did have tacos, like a platter. I had my own taco platter. Richard had a taco platter, and his daughter had nachos, like a nacho supreme. But yeah, you guys, my nephew, my sister's son lives in Orlando. He works for FedEx. So yeah, very, like I said, I think Popeye and Nico live where the Hulk Hogan, over in that area. We did go to Hulk Hogan's restaurant, bar and grill, and he wasn't there, but we went in there. And he has, I think the World Wrestling headquarters is in Orlando. I'm not sure. Again, don't quote me. Oh, Frank. Frank dances like John Travolta. Well, maybe a drunk John Travolta. I mean, he don't have no rhythm. He don't have no moves. I thought when he was dancing, I thought he was doing karate moves. Oh, why is the boss? I don't know. But we do have what? We have 22 people watching. We have 14 thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. Smash that thumbs up. Yesterday I had a very good show from you guys, and I got 14 thumbs up for yesterday. Right now I am tied with yesterday. So make it up to 20, make it to 20 thumbs up. You guys smash that thumbs up. Frank, I know you're out there. Hit that thumbs up button. Come on, Madman. Not Mad Max. Mad Frank. Smash that thumbs up button, my friend. Very good day today, you guys. Very, very good day. Nope, we got It went up to 15 thumbs up. We got 20 people still watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Always appreciate it, Tim. There we go. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yeah, you guys do the best you can in your life. Don't live your life for somebody else. Okay. Have a good time. Do what you want. There we go. There we go. Yeah, do what you want. Have a good life. Live life to the fullest. But don't do something that you don't want to do. Don't let somebody else control your movement. So don't let somebody else dictate how you should live your life. It don't matter if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you're anorexic. As long as you're having a good life, and if you eat good food, good for you. More power to you. More power to you. Again, don't let somebody dictate how to live. Again, especially when the guy is like coming out of how many cigarettes, how many packs a day he smokes, right? I mean, you want to take advice from a guy that has 2 feet in the grave? No. So don't listen to crazy people giving health advice. Man, he's the wrong person. He is the wrong person to get advice from. Mental advice, sexual advice. He hasn't been laid for, I'm sure it's been a while. One, he can't get his little wee-wee up. That little slinky, the worm. So again, you guys, please, whatever you do not take any kind of advice. I mean, I would rather get advice from Raymond, and Raymond is a lunatic. Oh, here he is. Hey, Raymond, how you doing, buddy? Captain Billy Jack has good advice. He's been around for a long time. Going here, going there, doing this, doing that. I would take advice from Will Wonks before I would take advice from Frank. Again, Frank is an angry man. He is a very angry, not at you, but at the whole world, for society, for making him who he is. What's the topic? Well, you didn't read the topic? Let me guess. Frank. Well, Frank has never let me down. Frank has never let me, just like you never let me down. You guys are very predictable. So again, you guys, eat, drink, and be merry. Live a good life. Be happy. Again, always be happy. Don't let how other people talk, how other people do things to dictate your life. Oh, somebody give me a heart. Come on, Frank, give me another heart. Oh, heck. Frank, give me some love, buddy. I bet you Frank was one of those guys that gave me super chat earlier this week. He lost control of his mind, and he gave me some super chat. And then he realized what he did. Once you get super chat, you cannot resend it. So he had to deal with it. Thank you, little buddy. There we go. So what's going on, Raymond? Huh? Are you still in Chicago, or are you over in BigKevin area? There we go. 23 people watching. Thank you, guys. Always nice to have a good audience, you know. Always nice. Yeah, you guys, be careful about your health. Be careful who you get health. Like people that talk about health. Don't let somebody, especially if he's a lunatic, don't let him tell you how to do something. Or what just because it works for him, it means it's gonna work for you too. Hell no. You know, looking at him, looking at his lifestyle, he's not doing too healthy. He's not very healthy. He's not doing very well. So again, don't take health advice from people off of YouTube. Some people, yes, they do know what they're talking about, but some people are stark lunatics. So don't go and try to get advice from somebody that don't know what medicines are for and what everything else is for. There we go. There we go. Nope. Jumped the gun. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Hope everybody. We've been on for 77 minutes. Okay. There we go. How is your weekend? Captain Billy Jack, how is your weekend going? How come you're not out whining and dining? Oh, well, it is 9:20 at night in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Hey, Raymond, how come you don't do a show? You're a very opinionated person, very opinionated little guy. How come you don't give a show and talk about your adventures in the Philippines and up in Chicago? Just asking. We got 20 people watching. We do got 16 thumbs up. Wow. Thank you, guys. 16. I need 4 more thumbs up to have 20. I need 4 more thumbs up to have 20 likes. If I'm not going to get bucket, I'm going to do one more Mr. Fazio. Bang a pot. I got a one of those thermal cups that I brought with me from the U.S. I got. Well, this one you can see where it came from. This one came from Nashville, over by where the Grand Ole Opry is. Yeah, this is from the Bear Garden. the Barbarian. Yeah, this is a famous bear place right next, connected to the Opryland. And the Gaylord, I shit you not, the Gaylord Hotel and Resort. It's a giant place, and it's broken up into like 4 different themes. The hotel is, and it's like a multi-story building, and they have the Bass place. One of the outlets are in that hotel, well, the compound, and they have Opryland there. It's a nice place, and they have a giant indoor water park. Again, maybe a lot of you, or some of you, know where I'm talking about. But yeah, the name Gaylord. I mean, they could have. I mean, this is Nashville. They could have had a better name than that. But gay does mean happy. Happy Lord. But yeah, they got, it's a very impressive place. All of Nashville is impressive, tell you the truth. I love going there. I love to eat, or I eat. Wait, I love to eat. Love to eat. I live to eat. Frank says he just eats to live. I said, what a boring person he is. Yeah, Nashville is a good place. Lot of famous people live there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I just can't say. And the roads are wide. The roads it's built for traffic and everything. Again, a lot of famous rock and roll people live. Kid Rock lives in Nashville now. Again, they or I should say, he has no, he does. He got a fancy one of those trailers, like a trailer park, but he has a very, like a 2-story trailer out there in Nashville. I seen he had a documentary, and he had his buddy gosh dang it, I'm having a Biden moment. Who he was injured in a hunting accident. He fell off a cliff. Junior somebody. His father is a famous country western singer. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Man, that sucks. Not Roy Clark. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. That's one of the songs he made back in the 80s. Hank Williams Jr. Oh my God. Kind of late, Raymond. Slow ass. I said it before you. Yeah, Hank Williams is the father. Hank Williams Jr. Got hurt in a hunting accident. Well, he's good friends of Kid Rock, and they all live not too far from each other. Not too far from where Johnny Cash had one of his estates. Yeah, you guys. Kim, how you doing, my dear? How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing great. Hope all of you guys are having a good weekend. Just get out. I found my toenail clipper that I bought in Amazon. I got two. I got 2 toenail clippers. I know where this was. I couldn't find this for the longest time. And this is for my GoPro. This is a magnet. You hook your GoPro on the hair, and you hook it onto your. You hook it like this. Oh, oh, like this. And you put this on your shirt or a bag or whatever, and then it attaches. And now you can hook up your GoPro and walk around without carrying it. I know, Frank. I know. Kevin and his toys. Fuck you. Fuck you, little man. Why you got to be jealous of another person's belongings? I don't understand. I typed it. I typed it in before. You keep believing that. Now you sound like Frank. But yeah, there's a lot of famous people. Man, we went to a couple of neighborhoods in Nashville. They were like gated communities, but they at the stoplight, there's a like mass amount of security cameras all over it. And I took pictures of it, of course. And man, it was like very intimidating. You think we got a lot of Don C, you think we have a lot of cameras. Man, in Nashville, they got cameras everywhere. And over in like the neighborhoods and everything, like for all these famous rich people and stuff. They all got like private security. It's very, very cool. I think it was like, matter of fact, the neighborhood that we went through is like maybe 10 minutes to Opryland. But again, you guys, get out. Balut John came from California to Nashville to Kentucky. I only live like an hour and a half out of Nashville. I live 40 minutes out of Evansville, Indiana. So we live right there on the border practically of both states. And yeah, Balut John went up and picked me up. We turned around, went back to Nashville, and we had like 5 days, 4 nights there. And man, it was very, because I was stuck in the house for like 8 years, and I had a ballin' good time. I had an excellent time. Balut John has that brand new super truck, that Dodge Ram. Back then it was 2004 Dodge Ram, right? 2024 Dodge Ram, and it has that monster Hemi in it. And man, yeah, John is a little bit lead footed. I said, "Fuck, let me in the back seat." But we had a great time. I got shit faced. His nephew was with us. I think he's around 30 years old, and he got picked up down in Arizona, and then he accompanied John all the way to Nashville and picked me up, and we went to this place, and over at the Bavarian Bear Garden, and I drank and I ate, and his brother, his nephew, smokes some broccoli, and he gave me a hit, a couple of hits, and again, I'm not used to doing that. And it overwhelmed me. And then when we got to the hotel just down the street, I said, "Fuck it, just let me sleep in the truck." So I was so drunk, and so wasted off of the influences that John got a wheelchair and put me in the wheelchair, and we went up on the fourth floor at the Gaylord Hotel, and man, I said, "Fuck! How did I get here?" Oh. Very, very good times we had. John, we went to the Outback in Nashville. That was a nice place. We again, all these places. I took pictures of me there with John. Had a good time, John. So if you're listening now or later on, yeah, I had an excellent time with you, with Philip. Philip, even though Philip was trying to make advances towards the owner of the Chinese buffet, my good friend, Pennsylvania Trucker, Raymond knows Pennsylvania Trucker, and we hooked up at the same restaurant, and again, say with my buddy Mikey 550, and he's living over in Buckland. And he took time to go to he took time out of his busy schedule and dropped a package to my daughters. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot of good people out there hanging out in our community. Don C, Big E, Mick Fisher, Doug, and his beautiful wife. So yeah, you guys, get out of the house, meet people. I don't know who that trucker. Okay, you can. That's okay. That's okay. This guy is here. He's not here. He's probably in bed because he drives semi trucks during the daytime. Next, hey Raymond, are you gonna tell me you don't know who Bob Cooper is? You met up with Bob Cooper. I guess you were driving some kind of fancy car upstate California, and you took Bob out for a hamburger. That's what Bob Cooper said. But again, I know you did a drive by my house, not my house, but my family members over there in southern part of Kentucky. Because you played the video of twice. I don't know who Bob Cooper is. Well, maybe you're a different Raymond. I don't know why you're using Raymond then. But anyway, you can play crazy. I don't know anybody, but yeah, Bob Cooper spoke highly of you. There we go. 93 minutes. Yeah, well, okay. Everybody likes movies. Everybody likes to copy their names and stuff. Here's a good movie, One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. He could be like, no, he's not like Frank. Frank could be in the loony bin house though. He can definitely be in the crazy house. Definitely can be in the Looney Tunes. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. I still got 16 thumbs up. 4 more thumbs up and it will be 20. Don't be afraid. Smash that like button. Come on, Uncle Frank. Hit that like button. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Another good day. Another good day. I had a good day today. I got a lot. I got a lot accomplished out and about doing things. Yeah, you guys always don't be a prisoner of your environment. Don't be a prisoner of your house. Don't be a prisoner of the air conditioner behind me. Okay? Get out and have a good time. Be like Captain Billy Jack. What is this? I'd like to go out. Hey, Captain Billy Jack. Remember that hamburger place that we went to in Ho Chi Minh? What was that called? The Burgermeister. And I did this YouTube short, and Captain Billy Jack said, "You came all this way to Ho Chi Minh for a hamburger?" And I said, "Only for the hamburger." I got maybe almost 3,000 views from that small short. Dennis Adams in the house. Hello, sir. Welcome back to the bullpen. Yeah. That hamburger is one of the best hamburgers I ever had in my life. The first best hamburger that I ever had is in Alaska, and there's 3 hamburger places, like a franchise. It's called the Arctic Roadrunner, and they make gourmet hamburgers. Look it up. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. These are like monster hamburgers. But yeah, the Arctic Roadrunner. There's a whole bunch of different. They're all over the city. We grew up with them. I also grew up with A&W root beer, A&W hot dogs. I remember that very fondly too. You don't see too many of them around anymore. When I was in Utah, they were all over the place. Same with Shakey's Pizza, all you can eat buffet. Yeah, a lot of good places, you guys. A lot of good places out there. So you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. We have. Oh, cool. We got 83 people watching. Hey, you 83 people, hit that like button. I need 2 more likes before I can have 20 people. Yeah, I like Sizzler. Sizzler was a good place. There was a lot of them. I don't know if they're still open, but again, when I was a boy, that was like the go-to place. Chuck E. Cheese. I would bring my kids, my sons, to Chuck E. Cheese when we flew down to Anchorage, and we would hang out at Chuck E. Cheese. That was a good place. The pizza wasn't that great, but they had other foods. Godfather Pizza. I have good memories of Godfather Pizza. Pizza Hut. They had good buffet at lunchtime. Pizza Hut. But yeah, Godfather Pizza was a good place. Yeah, Captain Billy Jack, thank you for coming out. You guys watch his video that he just posted. He put a link in. You guys go check out that. We got 186 people watching. Now I feel like my buddy Grumpy Grandpa. He had high high numbers. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. We got 18 thumbs up. 2 more thumbs up, boys and girls. 2 more thumbs up, and we will have 20 thumbs up. When I hit 20 thumbs up, I will quit the show. Not quit the show, but what I mean is I will end the show. I'm not going to quit. I'm not like Frank. I am not a quitter. 200 people, really. Wow, you guys. It depends on the algorithm. It depends on the time of day when you're having a show, and it will show how many people that is coming out and hanging out with us. Flying Circus, 212. I am past 212. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for the hit the thumbs up. 100 minutes we've been on. Good. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I don't quit. I keep going. There you go, Flying Circus. That's the attitude that everybody that's alive should be having. Eat, drink, and be merry. Live life to the fullest. Because we could be gone tomorrow. Not to Maui. But again, have a good attitude. Have a good attitude. That's all I can say. Have a good attitude. Be positive. Treat people halfway good, and they will treat you the same way. Don't quit. Keep going. There you go. Like I said, you want to hang out with good people, hang out with positive people. You are what you hang out with. If you have shit people, then you're going to be shit. You're going to have a negative attitude. You're going to have a negative personality. Call up if you're in the Philippines and you're over in Batayan Island and you don't want people to come over and visit and drop by your humble abode, or whatever you call it. Tell them to take your address off of the brochure and tell them that you are not that kind of person. Okay, because if your house is on like the brochure is saying that people should come by and check out your area, tell them that you don't want, and you're going to call the police on everybody that comes by. That's the making of a bigot. That is the making of a bigot. And we know that you don't like people. We definitely know you don't like women. The horrible things that you say about women in our community, like the beautiful Dimples. You made her very bad. That wheelchair lady, you talk bad about her. So again, you guys, be careful with the people that you hang out with. At least Michael Fazio was halfway. At least he was halfway presentable. He didn't like a lot of people, but he did like some people. Dennis Adams was his friend. Michael Fazio talked good about you that I know of. I bet you did, Raymond. Or people just like watching my show. Don't get angry. Don't be a hater. Well, I mean, that's just what happens when you are on top of the world. That's what happens when you are on top. Don't be a hater. Be a lover. Damn, I walked away for 30 minutes. Well, Doug, what did you do in that 30 minutes? That's kind of like a quickie, isn't it? 30 minutes? I figured you could have lasted a little bit longer than 30 minutes. Tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. I mean, Captain Billy Jack is like an hour he brags about. I am like an hour, like at least 3 times a night, an hour at each time. Using no medication. The views could do it. Well, Raymond, that's what happens. If you was a YouTuber, I'm sure you would be treated the same way. Don't be a hater. Be a lover. Captain Billy Jack. Well, old Frank has 7,000. Frank has 7,000 subscribers. Okay, I have 2005, and I have more people that watch me than his 7,000 people. I go, boom. Don't make sense. But Ricky Drama, he has a lot of subscribers, and his viewers are like in the hundreds. So again, it depends on your personality. 6,800 Koreans, really? Well, he don't even know where Korea is. He probably thinks that's Mongolian. Well, Koreans did come from Mongolia, if you want to be truthful. And then they went from Korea, Mongolia, to Alaska, walked across the land bridge thousands of years ago, and they worked their way all the way down from Canada to continental USA. And that's where we get the American Indian from. We have Popeye in the house. Toot toot. Hello, Popeye. Popeye, hit that like button. I hope you're having a good weekend, my friend. I hope you are out walking the doggy, going out to very good restaurants and enjoying life. I know Popeye does, because that's what he does. He is a man of the world. And he don't let people dictate who, what, or where he does. Popeye goes out and have a good life. He goes out and have a good time wherever he goes. So all of us should watch his example and live the kind of life Popeye and Nico has. Again, you guys, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Well, it matches. It matches now. It matters. Thank you all the people that smashed that like button. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Again, you guys, it's all about entertainment. It's all. Yes, Doug. Dennis. Yes, Dennis. Everything is. You got to have a sense of humor. Everything is focused around happiness. I like to thank the good sponsor that sponsored my show tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll be eating cake today. Is that really you? Oh, I love a real good um a Black Forest German cake. I love at least a 3-tier Black Forest cake. I had one in McCullen at one of the coffee places. They have a bakery, and they made a Black Forest German chocolate cake. It was a 3-layer, and they used Captain Morgan alcohol inside of it. And man, after um, one of the mothers, the Korean mothers, bought the cake for a birthday party, and nobody ate it because of the alcohol, too much alcohol. So they gave it to me. I ate the cake. I got toasted. Um, my daughter's mom and I, her dad, they her dad was in town, and we ate the cake, and maybe we were lit. So that was the best cake, one of the best Black Forest cakes I ever had in my life was that birthday cake with all the black cherries, not the candy cherries. They were black. They were regular cherries, but they were like they weren't candy cherries. Very good. Yeah. Nico's again, Nico takes care of his family in all ways. He buys food. He buys food for his kids. I mean, for his grandkids. Nico is a good example on what is a good father, what is a good grandfather, what is a good son, because he takes care of his mother also. So again, you guys, Nico is a shining example on what we all should be doing. So yeah, thank you, Popeye. Tell Nico happy birthday to the grandkids. Yeah, I can imagine him having a big birthday party in the backyard, barbecue going, cake going. Maybe Captain Morgan have a short. I like Captain Morgan. Yeah, Captain Morgan is a good rum. But yeah, you guys, it's very good to take care of your family. I seen the old man, and he went shopping at S&R. He bought food only for him that he liked, and he didn't think about Gilda. He didn't think about the grandkids. He only thought about what he likes. Dennis. Yeah, well, there's Captain Morgan, and then there's Captain Morgan Dark. I like Captain Morgan Dark. The kind Popeye, the kind of bottle you buy at Costco or Sam's Club. The liter or the liter and a half. Yeah, if you're gonna spend some money, definitely go to Costco or Sam's Club and buy, because they have like family size bottles. Everything is cheaper over there. It's a good place to go shopping. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Very funny. I thank you guys for coming out. Yeah, Captain Morgan's Spice. And I'm gonna get off, you guys, because we've been on for one more minute. It will be 115 minutes. So one more minute, and I'll get off. Again, you guys, have a good time. Have a good time with friends. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors. Because sometimes you leave and your neighbor could keep an eye on your house and your mail and everything. We have good neighbors in our housing area. We don't live in a gated community, but it's practically a gated community. Popeye, have a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Popeye. Have a good one, Kevin. Yes. That's all you can have is a good one. Don't be negative. Don't be negative around the people. Don't be negative around the person that is taking care of you or, quote unquote, love you. Treat people very good, and they will treat you back the same way you treat them. And it's 15 minutes. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening. My show was BigKevin Media, Mad Men. Being at war with yourself. And he is at war with himself. He is not a happy camper. There we go. He is not. There we go. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, you guys. If it's a good day out, turn on the barbecue. It's a good day out. Go wash the outside windows. There's always something that you can do where you're at. Again, take your neighbor. Take your girlfriend, your wife, your companion out for dinner, out for breakfast. I love a good breakfast buffet. I love a good omelet. A very good omelet. Man, there's nothing. A good like a quiche. I love a good quiche. That's made with eggs. You put it in the oven, it rises. Yeah, you guys, or a good souffle. Have a good time. Eat what you want to eat. Don't let somebody browbeat you. Oh, you're eating that? How unhealthy. Who gives a shit? A Western omelet. There you go. That's like a chef mistake. A Western omelet. You have everything inside of it. Good cheese, good meat, multiple different kinds of meat, vegetables, bell peppers, onions. Well. I got introduced by gummy bears. That has that influence inside of it. And yeah, that helps you sleep, all right. I had two of those gummy bears, that extra strength, and yeah, they definitely put you to sleep. Sometimes they sneak up on you, so if you have a problem sleeping, that really helps a lot. I think all of us at a certain problem sleeping one way or another. See that? There's acknowledgement by a spectator. Popeye, Flying Circus, great job on your last video. Good for you, Popeye. Some people would never give that kind of acknowledgement to another YouTuber. That's just because they are bitter. But yeah, you guys, check out Don C. Check out Popeye. Check out Flying Circus. Check out Captain Billy Jack's last video. What is this? Food talk. I'm out. That's probably Frank. Oh, heck. You guys have a good time. Have a good night. Have a good life. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to have a show. Tonight, there's a party going on way down by the ocean. I'm going to go over there and check it out and see what's happening. Yeah. Wherever you see balloons hooked up like a banner, they're balloons, and they're at a bar here in Thailand. That means, also in Cambodia, that means there's a party or there's an anniversary going on, and that means free food. But you do got to buy a drink, but you can eat there for free as long as they got food. So again, buy a couple of beers, get a couple of plates. If you know the owner, if you know the people, they'll let you take a doggy bag home because that's how much food there is. Kevin, don't get jealous. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a good time, and I will talk to you later on. I am not a quitter. People try to run me off of YouTube for years, for like over 10 years. I still have the same name. I still have the same name. I still have the same channel. Nobody ever ran me off. They tried. They did. They did definitely try. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the moment. Don't be a hater. All right, you guys. Talk to you all later on. End stream. Da. John Smith. Hit that like button, you guys. Smash that like button. All right, you guys. Dennis, have a good night, my friend.